How strange, when the rain stops, the umbrella feels like a burden. And when the ink runs out, the pen ends up in the garbage bag. And when it gets stale, the flower given as a gift is found in the dustbin the next day. How strange. But this is the cruelest truth in the world. How lovable you are depends on how much you are needed. One thing you may have noticed long ago is that people don't remember much about your favors. They remember how much harm you have done. Come on, people remember, but people don't want to remember much of the good they did in the past. There will be fear of disappointment as much as there will be fear of suffering, as much as there will be fear of sadness. The saddest reality of life is that you know how much priority you will give to him depends on how much interest he has in you. Yes, because most things in this world depend on your interest, on your needs. Whether you agree or not, it is true. If someone is interested in you, he will make time for you even in the midst of his busy schedule. If someone has interest in you, then he will understand your importance, even in the midst of busy schedule. And one thing is important to be clear to you. People who judge power by merit, people judge power by merit at the end of the day. A question you will be asked over and over again. And that question will be about your qualifications. So no matter what you do in life, make time for yourself, give yourself time to change yourself, give yourself time to change your life, give yourself time to do great things in your life, give yourself time to beautify your future, give yourself time to prove yourself, time to prove yourself if you want to make yourself loved by everyone. Give yourself time. Look, we don't believe, we don't agree, it doesn't matter, it's real, it's true. If you have time, understand the importance of time. If you have time, change yourself. If you have time, learn to use time properly. Then nothing can be more beautiful for you. Then nothing can be better for you. As if people make these two mistakes over and over again. The first mistake is trusting the wrong people, and the second mistake is to mistrust the right people, so as not to make any mistakes in the future. But still I will tell you that every human makes mistakes. It is normal that every human makes mistakes, but repeating the same mistakes is not normal. Not learning from your mistakes is learning from your mistakes, is learning from your mistakes and not applying it to your life. It is unusual to eat tea every day. Biscuit also teaches us that don't get too attached to someone and don't get too attached to anything. As much as you sink, eventually you have to break. Keep yourself away from bad things. And be attracted to good things. Choose good things. See good things. Try to do something good. Associate with good people. And set a good purpose for life. Because at the end of the day, it should not be forgotten that our future depends on our thinking. No matter how many troubles come in life, no matter how many problems come, if you start thinking simple, then it will be easy. If you can convince yourself that is easy, then it will be easy for you. Because people act as they think, so they move towards the solution. At the end of the day, one thing I have felt is that if you keep quiet, the problem will be reduced to a great extent. Patience solves many problems despite not finding a solution. And if you are happy in any situation, that situation changes by itself. I don't know why. Now the decision is yours, because life is yours. Which one will you choose? Which one will you accept? It's your decision. We work hard all our life and wait for a good life. But we may be living the good life that we forget to experience. Because happiness or peace is to be felt every day. It is not something available from the market that can be bought, that can be found. It must be experienced and enjoyed. The life you think is bad can be good. Just like when you were a student, you think this life is bad for me. After passing student life, it seems that life was good today. After growing up a bit, I think childhood was good. Childhood was good. But when you were young, you were thinking, when will I grow up? That is maybe the best time you are living, is the best chapter of your life. So try to enjoy your life, try to feel you. Do you know what is the most difficult thing in the world? Spending time alone. Not everyone can spend time with themselves, but it needs it. If you want to know yourself, you need to spend time with yourself. Spend some time with yourself. Give yourself some time. Remember, if you find happiness in being alone, you find happiness in being alone. If you can enjoy the beauty of life in being alone, if you can find the difference between your good and bad, nothing can be better than that. Nothing can be better than that. If you want to know yourself, spend time with yourself. If you want to know yourself, spend time for yourself. Take some time for yourself. Start giving yourself. Remember that the first success in a person's life is to know himself. If you know yourself, if you understand yourself, if you find the reason for your happiness, if you make happiness your habit, then nothing can be better than that. Nothing can be right from him. It is true that sacrificing is necessary, but it's for yourself, not for anyone else. Even if life is difficult, never lose two things. One is your own being, and two is your self-esteem. Because if many things are lost in this world, they can be gained a second time. For example, when wealth is lost, it can be gained a second time. But once self-esteem is gone, it becomes very difficult to regain it a second time. So never lose yourself and self-respect. Don't hold yourself where people don't appreciate you, where people don't understand your worth. No, it's not that people don't care about you anywhere. I'm not evaluating you. You don't understand your worth. That doesn't mean you are worthless. You have value, and it's in the right place to find it and understand it. Because at the end of the day, the truth is that the exact price of gold can never be found in a hardware store. So it's not like people think you're worthless. That means you can be worthless. You are in the wrong place. Maybe you are with the wrong people. Don't start thinking yourself weak sometimes. Remember, life will treat you the way you start thinking about yourself. If you think yourself weak, the people of this world will start to think you are weak. If you think yourself strong, then the people of the world will start giving importance to you. So what is important to you is your own position. It is necessary to never be small to yourself. Never lose yourself to yourself. Never think yourself weak. Because the way you see yourself is the way the world views you.